Hello everyone, Mystery Dragon here, and we're back. Another Minecraft episode, and I've been mining, well, not mining, been digging out terrain and fixing it. Well, I was supposed to go to college this month, but he got canceled because my teacher, Miss Mason, canceled it. Because she wants me, she talked to the people at the college at Warm Springs and said, um, and told them that she wants me to go on the field trip with her to tour the place with a bunch of students to see how I am around other kids or other people. And I was like, why did you let them go through all the trouble to set me up a date, set me up a room and everything, and then go and change what day I can go? So I'm gonna have to wait for a whole months just for this dang on field trip. And there's like a group server I found. I can't remember where I met this person from. I think from eBlitz. Where my gosh, there's spammers on there. Scammers, I meant. Saying, text me on iMessage, text me on Discord. And I'll be like, okay, like, there's a couple, I'm like, okay, I'll just add you on Discord. No, I wasn't thinking. I thinking to just want to talk on there. Well, as soon as I add them on there, they start asking questions. I'm like, okay, this is a little weird. And then, out of the blue, I'm looking for a trustworthy sugar baby and all that. I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm like, why are you on the app that's got kids on it? I mean, eBlitz is not doing their job. I think that's the name of the app, whatever it's called. They're not doing their job. I mean, I done imported about, let's say, 20 or maybe more than that of people out doing that crap. As soon as you say you're not interested, they just quit talking to you. I'm like, is that the main reason why you're on that app? So you can just scam people? And some of y'all probably disagreeing with me, but whatever, because there is people who pretend to do that, pretend to give you money and stuff, but they actually don't. Because they actually try to do this. They would say they send you money to your cash out, and then they say you had to pay them $70 or such and such to get the money transferred to your account. I'm sorry, but I ain't that stupid, and I do research, and I can see that on their part they're lying. Because I even done research from seeing other people ask that question. I even done research on Google. I've done research on everything. I just don't understand why people just got try to scam others. I mean, like, and one thing I don't get about scammers when they do venture, like, these one scammers, what you call them, the ones that scam you with the you to send you for them to saying if you send them your private parts and all that crap. Like, one of my friends got scammed by that. He didn't know it was. but the person asked for $5,000 or for them to keep their mouth shut and not send it out to people. I was like, is that person dumb or what? What do they think? Not everyone makes that kind of money. Like, if anyone was making that kind of money, they wouldn't be still working. I mean, seriously. Oh, it's getting nighttime already. I never went to prom before. Because I never had anyone to go with. Like, I never went to prom. And I just really didn't see going. And none of my friends never want to go with me. So I'm like, okay, if I have no buddies to hang out with, then I'll just not go. So I had not been going to prom for like years since. And let's see here. Out of the blue, this month, my mom asked me if I want to go to prom. I said, no, ma'am. And then she asked me, would you go if I asked Abby? I was like, yes, ma'am. I have a crush on her. But, problem is, I'm 19, she's 14, so I'll be a lot in trouble. So I know that won't work out, probably. And I was like, okay. Well, my mama asked her mama, and she asked her, well, she was highly medicated because she had the wisdom teeth removed, and she blushed but did not answer. So her mom texted my mom back, say she would ask her again tomorrow. Okay, so I waited tomorrow, still didn't get none. 3 days later, I finally got an answer from my mom saying she'll go, but only as friends. I'm thinking to myself, okay. I mean, I don't care as long as I get to go with my crush. I mean, at least I get to go. And trying to figure out what else happened. Oh, and Mom was like, I don't know why she said that. Like, she's 14. You're like way older. That's like a no-no. And I was like, yep. One thing I don't get about school is, well, not school, girls, is like, it's hard to find a girlfriend. Like, back in when I was like in school, a lot of girls like kids who act up, who be mean to them, talks bad about them right in front of their faces, or smack talk to a teacher, or smoke vapes, cigarettes, and all that crap. I'm like, why do girls find that attractive? Like, that's not even attractive. Like, it makes no sense how they find that attractive. Like, so I'm like, it's like they want to be miserable or something. Cause like, and then it got a whole lot worse, which is the bad part. As soon as I got in 9th grade in high school, almost every girl dumped their boyfriends and went after the seniors or the people that graduated from senior. I was like, I'm sorry, but y'all are like 16, 17, and these kids are like 20, 21. I'm like, or 19 and all that, 20, or whatever hell old they are. I'm just making up random numbers. I'm like, I'm sorry, but y'all gonna get a lot of trouble if somebody finds out. Unless your parents don't care, but if someone else finds out, they're probably gonna get a lot of trouble. And then dating apps, I'm trying to Facebook date, and heck, all the girls on there act like they don't want to talk. I mean, I'm not good at talking to girls. I'm not. Unless they're one of my friends, but I'm just not good at talking to girls. I don't know why. Unless they talk to me first, then I'll start talking, but If I'm just sitting there, I ain't gonna talk because I have nothing to say. But unless you ask me a question and start talking to me, then I'm gonna talk back. But I mean, seriously. And then like I'll be matching some. Some of them will send me love like. I see me that they like me. Okay, I'll be like, okay, I'll go add them. Okay, so I added them, and they never say anything. I'm like, okay, let me say something, be polite, and I'll go hey, and they go hey, and they don't say no. I wait for like a couple minutes. They don't say. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? And I'll be like, how you been? They'll be like, good. And I'm like, and then they don't talk at all. I'm like, okay, I guess you don't find me interested, so I'm just gonna leave you alone. I took it as a hint is I'm not interested in you, stop bothering me. That's what I took it as. I was thinking that's what they was trying to tell me. Unless they're just playing hard to get, but I ain't doing that playing hard to get game. I'm sorry, but if I had to work hard for you to get you to, for you to like me, I'm sorry, but it ain't happening. I hear Enderman. Let me turn the TV up. There we go. Okay. And I just don't get it with girls. And then I finally found this one girl who actually talked to me first. I'm like, that's surprising. She went, hey. I went, hey. And she said, how are you? I said, good. How about you? It's been done past 3 days and she still hadn't actually been. I was like, I guess I lost her interest too. And then I'm starting to sign up for dating apps and all that, but I ain't spending money just for a dating app. So some of them I just left them there. I'm like, till I become a rich person and all that, and I have nothing to do with money, I'm just gonna spend it on some of these dating apps and see if I've got making progress. But and I just don't get it. What's up with these girls acting? And then the apps that are free, they're just scam bots. But I really don't care because I like to see how dumb they can be. I mean, I know they're scam bots because some of them act weird. And I'd be like, okay, I know you're a scam bot, so I'm just gonna play along to see where this goes. And then they'd be like, age is just a number. I was like, I don't care if age is just a number. I ain't dating someone who is 25, 26, 27. I'm 19. I don't see myself going that far. I don't. I just don't understand. And then this one girl, she was like 30 something. And she was texting me, or she don't text me no more. I don't know what happened. I was like, okay, I guess you don't want me friends. And and then she was like, I'm 30 something. I think she said 36. I'm gonna say she said 36. I knew it was 30 something. And she's like, how are you? I was like, 19. She said, no, I don't see myself. No, bye. I was like, sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but bye. I'm not dating someone who's young. I was like, you know exactly what I said? I said, finally, I found someone who doesn't do the age is just a number bull s. And they agreed with me. But I hadn't heard from that person for a month. But I just can't stand up people. That's like finding a 7-year-old person on a dating app and you're like 20 and they're saying age is just a number. You know, that makes me want to say that to them. Next time a girl says age is just a number when they're 30 or something, I said, okay. Well, what happens if a 70-year-old man said that to you? Would you date him if the age was just a number? I seriously want to know what they say for their answer. If they say no, and I say, what happened to age is just a number? And then we're like, that'd be funny if I did that. Okay. I wish I had friends to play with, but I don't have Game Pass. And my friend Dion, he will never come over. Like, he's scared to come over because of other people. And he's paranoid. I mean, I understand you're paranoid, but my gosh, man. Just come over. All you're doing is staying inside. It ain't like you're going outside. And I try to convince him a lot. But he said he'll come eventually. He said, I'll come, I'll just let you know. And then it's been almost a year and he's never answered me or talked to me anymore. Jacob Paul, my friend, he doesn't talk to me, but I talk to him and he talks back, so. I don't get it. It's like, I feel like my friends are just fading away. And then, how do I say this? Oh crap. I'm running out of things to talk about. But I need a lot of dirt. Okay. I need to grab my crafting bitch and stop running back. But my base is, well, the base ain't coming along because I'm the only one doing everything. It sucks. But I just realized something. My mod pack ain't on here. I don't understand why Xbox keeps doing it. Every time I go to my aunt's house, I bring the Xbox with me, and I will change, and all I do is move to another location. It keeps resetting the Wi-Fi to re-enter the password and all that. I'm like, why can't you just leave the password in and stop getting rid of it? Oh, I can't add it because I'm not in the world. Well, I'll just add it when I'm done with this video. I just don't understand it. And then my GameCube, I was going to add some videos of me playing Mario Party and all that, and that Moon Farm game that I really do not get. Like, it's got a campaign in it, but it doesn't tell you what you need to do, which is very confusing. I don't need food, I'm fine. And I finally read the back of the game, and it said, start a farm life or whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's saying, there's some choices of girls in the village, make them like you, and then have children, well, start a family, and then you teach your kids about farm life and all that, and teach them how to be a farmer. I'm like, I never realized that. The whole time that's all I had to do. Where am I going? Oh, this way. And, well, my GameCube wouldn't work. Like, I looked up how to fix it, because, like, I couldn't, it wouldn't spin at all, but the red sensor was reading the disc, but it kept saying not able to read disc, and then it shows, and I don't hear the thing spin. I'm like, why it ain't spinning? And then Oh, that's gonna bother me. And I'm like, okay, what's the problem? I looked it up, and it tells me that I need to adjust the laser. I'm like, okay, that shouldn't be a problem. I looked it up, and then I'm like, for at 2 hours, I tried to find the right Phillips head to use on to take the screws out, and I did not realize that I needed to buy a different, what you call them, some kind of bit that you used to take the GameCube apart. And I didn't realize that, so Mama bought me one, and I had to wait for a whole week and a half for it to come, and then it finally come. Alright, I took it apart and everything. I did everything what the guide said. Still ain't working, but I got the spin, but it kept saying not able to read this. I'm like, okay. So I finally just said, my mom finally decided to start helping. And she looked up a video. And the video told us what all we need to do. Okay, I did everything the video said. I kept adjusting the thing. I'm like, this ain't going anywhere. And then finally, it started working. It was showing the game was playing. But every time I click start, it will stop spinning. It'll say, there's no disc, can't read this. I'm like, what in the world? You just worked, and now why are you saying you can't read this again? So I'm like, sitting there, I'm like, really? So I adjusted again, and I can't get into the right spot. And every time I increase it, it will stop spinning. Every time I decrease it, it was saying can't read this, but every time I put it in the right spot, it would say I'm reading the disc, but every time I click start game, it would say can't read this. I'm like, what the world? I finally just said, you know what? I'm about to turn this son of a thing. I mean, I was getting mad. I said, I'm about to turn this son of a bee up all the way to full power. If this disc flies out, if this thing GameCube explodes or this disc flies out here, I'm gonna say it's worth it. I did it, and it wouldn't work. It kept saying not able to read this, and thing was spinning. Okay, I decreased it little by little. I finally just gave up, and I said, you know what? I give up. I cannot figure out how to fix this thing. And then someone told me to take the whole thing apart. Alright, I took the laser thing. I took everything apart, and then where the red wire was, I seen a little bit of corrosion where it was at. I'm leading to where it was connected at. I'm like, don't tell me that's the problem. And as I was taking it apart, I found more corrosion at the other end of the wire. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like, really? And I was gonna talk, begin to choke on my words a little bit. And I was like, really? I finally, and I'm gently taking the whole thing apart to see if I could fix it. And then out of the blue, the wire just came loose. I'm like, what? The wire completely came off. Like, all I did was gently touch the wire and it just bloop. I'm like, what? So Mama was trying to, or I was finally when I was giving up, my mom was looking up a GameCube, and the cheapest one she could find was 30 something or higher, but the ones that are 30 something saying they don't know if they work or not. I'm like, why sell a GameCube for 30 something dollars if you don't know if it works or not? And the cheapest one she could find was like 40 something. I'm like, my gosh. I was like, alright. I forgot that I told my mom I already looked for this answer. And I told her to look for this. I said, try to see if the part's cheaper. And she said, I already did that. I'm like, you already told me that. I'm like, dang. I was like, all you have to say is, you already told me you already told me to look at it, or I already looked at it. But she never told me how much they were. I'm like, you don't. So the cheapest one I could find for the whole laser placement was 35 or something. Not 35. Or 30 something dollars. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, I know my mom's forgetful. She's gonna forget to give me that GameCube, which is a good thing. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy the placement and put it on my GameCube. If it don't work, then I'll just buy a whole new one. But I just couldn't believe that she was gonna buy a whole new one without placing the part. Like, it's cheaper to place parts and then buying the whole thing. Cause one, you can't trust the whole thing works or not. But you can't also trust the it's getting nighttime. But you can't also trust the person that is selling the part. But I can just report them on eBay or something and get my money back. But I would really want to play my GameCube. And like, the last time I played on it, because me and my mama was moving so much, was a year ago. I was like, but it wouldn't be 2023, because, like, it would be 2022 the last time I played it. Because it was 2023 when I was, no? I don't know. I'm just rambling. I was going to do a hardcore war on here. And what's just so stupid is PC Minecraft, you can have, how do I say this? Like, you can have a hardcore world. You die, you lose it for good. But Xbox One, if you put a hard mode, or it was saying your hunger bar depletes faster. Okay, I'm like, okay, I don't care. I mean, just take me to the game, to the world. And then as I load in the world, the hearts were regular. I'm like, that's weird. Why is the hearts just normal? And then I tested out. I jumped off the cliff to die. It said respawn. I'm like, why is it? I'm like, what happened to hard mode? I remember playing hard mode on here. What happened? And it made no sense. I'm like, why couldn't you just made a hard mode? I just don't. I wouldn't. Was that a zombie? I really don't know if that was a zombie. I need to turn the music sounds down. They're too loud. What's main? Is that every sound? I just, I don't know. I just don't get it. I need a lot of dirt. Like, this dirt problem has become a real problem for me. Ow. You know what? I need to, like, build this mine a little bit wider. I'm going back and digging here, down here again. I don't know. I just remember something. There was a scammer. Well, I can't remember all the chats of all of them, but this one I can remember because it was very short. The argument started like, she said, "Can you create me a bank account?" I'm like, "No." And she said, "Go to." I was like, okay, I was being nice what I said, but I probably shouldn't have said it, but I said, "Really?" I can't remember what I said. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't figure out what I said. What was it? Dang, I done forgot. I hate it when I'm forgetful. There's a wolfie. Hey. Come here, little buddy. You're mine. I'm being a wolf army. Come here. Come on. Where'd you go? There you are. Sit. You stay right there while I bark. And I was like, one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never forgot what I was talking about again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, that's 6. Wait, hold on. Hold on, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Where's my axe? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I got distracted. I get distracted very easily. Oh yeah, the scammer person. It just hit my mind. I said, well, I'm not the one to judge, but I won't be surprised if the good Lord, if you go up to heaven, I won't be surprised. Dang it, when you go up there to see the good Lord, I won't be surprised if He says you can't enter heaven. But I'm not the one to judge. That's all I said. I probably shouldn't have said that, but they were. I mean, they made me kind of upset and mad that they said that to me because I don't appreciate it. People say I will go down there when I'm trying my best not to. Come on, doggy. And they said, well, you ain't going to heaven either. I came back and said, okay, well, you'll probably be there before I'll be. So, save me a seat while you're at it. And they came back and said something smart, and I just finally just blocked them because I just couldn't handle it. I mean, tell someone go to H, all because they couldn't create a bank account for you. I'm sorry, but get your lazy butt up, go to the bank, create your own bank account. You know, speaking of bank account, this is my another conversation with another person. Alright, this girl, I don't know if it was actually a girl or not. Probably a scammer that pretended it was a girl, but I really don't care. They no longer talk to me no more, but ever since I called and said, are you a dummy? Or are you just a hardhead that doesn't listen? And they never text me anymore ever since I said that. But, I mean, I just finally said that to them because they wouldn't stop asking me open a bank account when I told them, like, this is how it went. They said, can you open a bank account for me so I can receive money from my business and I will pay you a fee for doing that for me? And I said, no. They said, why? I said, because I ain't open a bank account for someone with my info on it. And it just kept on and on. I'm going to say the best way what happened. I finally just said, why can't you just create one on your phone? Go to the bank and create an account. She's like, I can't do that. It's mobile deposit. I'm like, and then she's like, I need to, and I finally, I mean, she was getting annoying, and I was becoming a little bit rude, and I said, I said, go somewhere to cash the check. My mama does it sometimes when she has to go to a place that's super far away my mama goes to Walmart to cash checks in sometimes when she has to go across, when she has to go to 2 hours or 1 hour drive just to cash a check in at a bank. That's the only place I would take it. I said, it ain't rocket science. And they said, I can't do that. I want to do it through mobile deposit. And then I said, then create a bank account. And they kept saying, I can't do that, I can't do that. And then they finally said, do you understand me? I finally just said, are you a dummy? Or are you just a hardhead who doesn't listen? And they just quit talking to me. I'm like, that's funny. As soon as I call you out, as soon as I say something mean, you don't want to talk back. I think it's just funny that they just sit there and try to scam people. I mean, I just don't get it. Today is just a boring day for me. Oh, my phone's falling down. Gotta adjust it. Oh, that's falling down. There we go. And it's still falling down. Whatever, I did the best I can to fix it. What time is it? 5:30. Is that the garbage man, or is that... No, today should be Thursday. Or Friday. I mean, not Friday, Friday. Is it? Or is that a school bus? But why are these school buses driving around here this late? Because school gets out at 3:05. Oh, I hear zombies. And I heard a baby cow, too. Because I know that noise. I heard that noise before. It's always the garbage man or the, it's always the garbage truck or the bus. But I heard those brakes, so that's that school bus. But why is it driving around here at 5 something? Well, 5:30. You know, I'm in a bunch of Discord servers, but there's so many mean people. Like, one person's always trying to start arguments, and I just don't get it. And I really don't like being in those Discord groups. I mean, I just be in there, and they don't even realize I'm there because I never talk. Because I don't want to be in all their drama. But they be like, this one server, this person named Eblis, he invited me to this server. Alright? Everyone in the server is gay. I mean, I had no problem with it. As long as they keep their gayness away from me, I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, it was probably me and about 2 other people were straight. Everyone else was bisexual and gay and all that. But I didn't have a problem with it. That's their... They want to be that way, that's their way. I mean, I ain't there to judge them. But all I know is this, they know where they... I just know where they're going. That's all I'm gonna say. But, alright, everyone in the server is nice. And then out of the... Alright, everyone in the server is very nice. I'm like, okay, this is a very awesome server. And then out of the blue, the server is gone. I'm like... It happened right at close to New Year's, like after New Year's. I'm like, what in the world? And I texted the owner. I was like, did I get kicked out of the server? He never answered me. Like, hours later, he never answered me. So I messaged one of the other people that added me from that server. It was Minecrafter, or where his name was. I asked him, I said, did I get kicked from the server? He said, no, the server got shut down. He closed the server down. I'm like, why? He said, I don't know. I mean, he literally closed the server without even saying nothing. And, well, 3 days later, he finally answered me. He said, I didn't, he said, no, I didn't, he said, no, I didn't kick you out of the server. He said, no, the server's still there. I'm like, okay. I'm confused. Is someone lying to me or not? And then he says, add me on this other account. Add me on this other account. He created a whole new account. I'm like, why you create a whole new Discord account? He said, new year, new me. I'm like, okay. And then he never... hours later, I finally just said, "Can you invite me back to the server?" He said, "I don't have the server anymore." I'm like, and he said, "You want me to create a new server?" I said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, that sucks because y'all were the nicest people I ever met in the server." And he went, "Oh, that's so," I said, that really hit me. That's just very touching." I'm like, okay. I was like, okay. And then he said, "You want me to create a new server?" I'm like, yes. Alright, he created, he said, "It's done." I put a thumbs up. Hour later, he invites me. Okay, I joined the server. Minecraft is there. A bunch of other people I don't know that are new. I don't know if it's the same people from the other server, but I never seen them before. Because I never seen them talk. But I don't know if it was people from the other server, but he created a server and all that. And then, a couple of days later, out of the blue, his friend Minecrafter said, "You want to play something such." I didn't know he meant Minecraft. And then he went, "No." And I can't remember how the argument started. And then the argument started forming between them two. I'm like, what in the world? But none of this happened. But ever since they, both of them, like, started dating, and they said in the server they were both dating, they're both boys, and they said they started dating, I'm like, okay. And then they decided to become just friends now because they were taking advantage of each other's feelings because they were going through a lot of stuff, and they just went too fast into a relationship. I'm like, okay. And Minecrafter was a suicide person because he kept talking about killing himself and his life was miserable and all that crap. I'm like, and his friends kept telling him, "Do not leave the server. Do not delete Discord. Don't. Don't." And he kept saying he was going to delete it. And he really kept saying he was going to delete it. I mean, I don't know what was going on. I mean, I'm confused. I mean, I don't know what was going on. And then I can't remember how the argument started. And I remember when I can't remember which one of them said, "All because you want to play Minecraft, all because you want to play Minecraft, you gonna act like that?" And then out of the blue, the owner, he just texts, he says, "I'm texting this to everyone. It's not you." Or I can't remember how the text went. He said, "I'm taking the break off of social media, so I'm taking a break for social media." I'm like, okay. And then the next day, the server's gone. I'm like, what happened to the server? I'm like, I texted him, I said, "Did the server get closed again?" He said, "No, I gave it to one of my friends because I was taking a break from social media. So I gave the ownership to one of my friends." I'm like, "Well, the server ain't there no more." He said, "You want me to create a whole new server?" I'm like, "No, you don't have to. It's fine. No, you don't have to. Because I don't feel like the server being closed again if I joined that one. Because that was 2 times in a row that happened." And he kept saying, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm sure. Besides, it gives me time to work on my server I'm making on Discord." He says, "When you finish, can I join?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I'm already done making it. I'm just still working what I want to add on it." And I invite him to it. He joins. Okay. I had no problem with it. And nothing else. I hadn't. A Minecrafter, I hadn't heard him for him at all. Like, I was keeping up with it was. I was telling him what happened with the first server. And he never texted me at all. I'm like, okay, I guess he's mad about something or he don't want to talk to me. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna have to let the dog out, so I got into the video. I just don't get my mom sometimes. She can't do things herself. I mean, I always do everything. Today I was in a good mood to do the dishes. Stay outside all day to unfreeze the water for the dogs. Well, speaking of that, I saved a lizard from being frozen inside the water. One of my friends had a bunch of water in it. And I did not know, but lizards go into hibernation mode. I did not know that. Like, they will stop breathing and everything. They'll go in hibernation mode until they get warm or something. I'm like, I never knew that. I mean, I never realized a lizard went in hibernation mode. It's like some kind of dormant or whatever it's called. I'm just gonna call it hibernation mode. And this lizard, he was hardly even moving. I'm like, I was like, hold on, buddy, I'll save you. Hold on. I had to break the top layer of the ice so to get him out. And when I got him out, I broke the ice around his two legs because his legs were frozen to the ice. And he was sitting there, kept opening his mouth, jerking, like slowly jerking. I'm like, hold on, buddy, I'm trying to get you out. I got him out. I took him inside. And I again put him near the air to get him warm up. He gripped my hand so hard, and, like, don't drop me. Like, I was going. I don't know why he was gripping my hand. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta do something. Alright, I'm back, guys. Okay, so. Alright, crap. Oh, you remember what I was doing? Oh, yeah, it's going back to the mic. And one thing I cannot stand what my mama does is that she will, how you say this? I be doing something. Okay? And she'll call me, she's like, Andrew? I'm like, I'll come out of my room or come out where I came from, I'm like, ma'am? And she'll be like, what are you doing? And it's the way she asks it, and I'm like, and then I'm picturing in my head like, oh, am I supposed to be doing something? I said, nothing. And she said, I just asked. And it makes me want to say, well, it's what you say, you make it sound like I need to do something. Or I shouldn't be doing this or that. But I just don't say anything. But I just can't stand it when she does that. I mean, she makes it sound like I need to be doing something instead of just sitting around or doing this. Like, and then one thing I don't get is she'll do this. Alright, my medicine, I take Clonidine to help me sleep. Because I'm not able to sleep. And, well, it helps me sleep. And it causes me sleep till all the way to 11 a.m., 11 o'clock, or, not a.m., or, probably, I don't know, I don't know what I'm saying, or close to 12, or all the way to 11, but I rarely ever get up at 7, or 8, or 9, I mean, it would be super rare to see me at that time. And my mom was already up. She's already took her shower. She's already done everything she needs to do. And she'll go outside, check on Ollie, feed the cat, let Ollie go potty, and everything. But one thing she will not do is go all the way us back to the yard, check on Sky, and see if she's got food and water. But she can't do that. As soon as I get up, and hours, it'll be like close to 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. And she'd be like, "How you feed Sky?" I'm like, I ain't now supposed to feed her. Like, how am I supposed to know when I'm supposed to feed a dog if I'm asleep? Like, why couldn't you do it yourself? I just don't understand her sometimes. I mean, if you can go out there, feed a cat, walk around the whole freaking yard, just make a dog to use the bathroom before putting her back in her bed so she doesn't get cold or that she doesn't run off anymore because she likes to be a escape artist. I mean, not escape artist, she likes to run off and never come back in 5 hours later. If you can do all that, why can't you just go out there, go in the shed, get the dog food, put in the bowl, walk out there, put in the dog's bowl, and then walk back and put the bowl up. Like, it ain't that hard. Because that's like killing two stones with one bird, because one, you already got Ollie out walking around use the bathroom, so while you at it, get the dog food, take it to the other dog while you walking the other one. I mean, I just don't get her sometimes. What I don't get is why they show the little top. Why did my thing went to the left? What in the world? Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta fix it. Alright, I fixed it. I don't know what happened. Okay. Like, I don't know why it shows a little person in the top left every time I crouch or sprint. Like, I don't get it. There is a mod on Minecraft that I really want to play Minecraft on. It's a tornado mod one. It shows leaves falling down, but it picks up, like, it's not very glitchy. It's very good tornado mod. It's got rain, it's got a radar thing, it's got sirens. It's also got a thing telling you where the tornado is and all that. That's what I really like about it. I mean, it's very cool. And excuse me. Oh gosh. And I was seeing if I can download it to Minecraft on the Xbox One. Well, I looked on Google, I looked on YouTube. Basically, the answers I was getting, the closest answers I was getting, but it wasn't directly telling me if it was a yes or no, was a no, but it wasn't actually telling me if it actually worked or not. But the answers I was getting close was no. I'm like, I'm assuming, I guess, and I can't download the mod. But I don't guess you can download other mods, put them through the Minecraft, and go through Minecraft and all that on the Xbox One and play it. But I'm guessing the Xbox One can't support it. I don't get it. I might build a wall around this mountain too to keep players from climbing on my mountain. But I don't know. Oh, excuse me. What is that? Is that pumpkins? I had to adjust the camera again. For some reason it keeps messing up. I don't know how. Well, there's why. The thing's getting knocked over. I don't know why. Okay, so far, there's a bunch of cool seeds that this YouTuber poses. And oh my gosh, those are the best seeds that he posts for Minecraft. Like, there'll be some that is so bizarre. And when I look at them, it gives me so many ideas what to do with it. But I don't know why, but every time I see a mountain or a very big area that just, the plains area, that, like an area like, somewhere like that, I can see there as a building a perfect house. Or a mountain, I see it as like a fortress if it's a perfect mountain. What happened to my melons? I don't like that. Or my melons. I got to be wondering where my melons. Ugh. I really don't know if this fortune actually gets me more crops or not. I mean, I'm just assuming it does because it looks like I get a lot more seeds and potatoes. I mean, it does look like I do get a lot. But I just can't tell if I'm actually getting a lot or not. Wait, where's my hoe? What happened to my hoe? Okay. Let's see here. Seeds. Put that all in there. Grab this, grab that. Oh no, does my fortune give me more? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I don't think fortune will work on sugarcane. It's like wood. This I could use an axe. Okay. Let's play some music. Let's see here. I don't know what kind of music I want to play. Let's turn this up back to 15. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a lot. Okay. Watermelon, wheat, carrots, potatoes. Sugarcane will go to construction. Because basically that's what you use sugarcane for. Oops, not time. Okay. Break all this again so it can regrow. And give me more berries. I don't know if I actually had to break this or not, or I can just collect the berries, but I'm assuming I had to break it or to collect berries. That's odd, I get raspberries this time. Huh, I used to get more. Oh, why are we yogging so much? Okay. Now let's put the hose back. Okay. Why did that go there? Okay. Alright. Finna end the video here. Wow. I'm gonna try to fix all this instead of working on the mountain at the very top. I need to work in this area a lot. Cause like, I'm wasting time. And it's taking too much resources up there. So I might have to, I'm thinking about starting down here. Cause see, there ain't much a lot of dirt I gotta use like up there. So I want to start down here. Hope y'all guys like the video. Y'all want to see more, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so y'all don't miss any. And see you guys next time.